I've got gist for you. You need to come close. Whatever you're doing right now, just shh, come close. Ladies and gentlemen, it might seem as though a brother and a sister in Big Brother's house are beginning to catch feelings for each other. This gist is very sweet. Let me calm down. So, this morning, in a conversation between Bright and Mide, Bright had spilled. Look at the way I'm coming close, like I want to enter the camera. Anyways, Bright had spilled to Mide that yesterday, whilst he was having conversations with Kola, he noticed something going on between Kola and Imisi. That Kola was playing with Imisi. He was just watching. And the next thing he heard was Imisi telling Kola, "Stop asking me to kiss you now. Stop asking me to kiss you." I said, oh. Hold on a second. We're not done. So Imisi was saying, "Stop asking me to kiss you now." So Bright said he was shocked. And then was like, "Wait, hold on a second. What did you say?" And Imisi explained that is not the first time that Kola is asking her to kiss him. That is actually the third time. The third time. That one time they were upstairs, Kola had asked. Another time they were somewhere he had asked. And then now, again, Kola is asking. Bright said he was so dumbfounded because he was kind of confused. Like the whole thing sounded really weird. So he looked at Kola like, dude, what's happening? And Kola said, "No, I was just joking." So Bright was telling me that that is not a joke. That when you think about it, if it was someone like maybe they were just partying in the house and they were just cool, they were just friends, he wouldn't be so surprised. He wouldn't be shocked. But this is Imisi we're talking about here. Kola's sister. Imisi's brother. The same Kola that calls Imisi his sister. The same Kola that says, "Oh, Imisi is just his very good friend. He likes her so much because she takes care of him. She cooks for him. She ensures that he's okay. She's always checking up on him." Guys, listen, when you even listen to all of Imisi's duties to Kola, it sounds more like wifey duties. If I just say so myself, it sounds more like wifey duties. But then I've never really wanted to make a big deal out of it because, hey, so that they will not say Glory is a pervert. Oh, Glory is the one that is trying to create a narrative of incest between a presumed sibling and sibling who are friends in Big Brother's house. But according to Bright, he told me that he was actually right there. He saw their countenance. He saw the conversation. So it was no joke, as Kola claimed, that it was not a joke. Mide was also very shocked. So Mide was trying to make a case for Kola, so she was asking questions like, "No, maybe it's just a joke now. That it could be a joke." Bright said it's a lie, that it's not a joke, that he was there. He knows Kola, it's not a joke. That what makes it cringe to him is he calls this girl his sister. So how? From where to where? What's been happening? What's going on? So both of them were actually trying to make sense out of the whole situation because indeed it's kind of weird, right? Because also there's Kola that's also chasing Dede. So what's the issue? Guys, here. Oh my God. Anyways, Mide said something that made a lot of sense. So she said, okay, that it could be a case of, two people that are spending a lot of time together, that are very close to each other. There could be the possibility that they're beginning to like each other. And for Kola, it's very obvious that Kola just likes her, like he just likes her for who she is as a person, but not romantically or, intimately like that. That if there's anything he knows about Kola, Kola is very focused on not liking her in that way. Yes. Now for Bright, on the other hand, Bright says that he has actually asked Kola this thing before. That, "Do you like this girl? Do you want to do something with her?" And Kola said, no. That every time he asks Kola is always denying and saying, no, I can never ever get to that point. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we know why. Kola has always been all about thick, slim girls. Yes, he doesn't like girls that are too busty. And Imisi on this hand is very, very busty. Kola said it's a turn off for him in girls. He does not like girls that are too busty. He also said that the kind of girls he likes are the kind of girls that matches his aesthetics, and Dede definitely matches his aesthetics. Dede is the only girl in the house that matches his aesthetics. If you have seen the way Kola carries himself, the way he dresses in the house, then you will understand this aesthetics that Kola is talking about. Yes. So according to Bright, Kola has denied it several times over that it does not feel that way about Imisi, does not even think about Imisi in that way. But still, Bright said he has asked Imisi the same question before, and on different occasions, and she's said that okay, maybe that Imisi has never said no, that nothing can ever happen between them, that Imisi has never said no, that she has only ever said, oh, maybe that she doesn't know. So maybe Imisi is waiting for Kola to make the right move, ladies and gentlemen, because as far as I'm concerned, I've seen how these two people move around each other. I've seen how Imisi gets really triggered and jealous every time Kola spends too much time with Dede. I've seen how Imisi gets really angry every time she spends time cooking and doing things and cleaning around, just basically cleaning up after Kola, and then he ends up going around to go and chase after Dede. Imisi really loses her mind. She gets really angry. And then I've also listened to their conversations when Kola would bring conversations about, oh, Dede is leading me on, Dede is leading me on. He'll bring such conversations to Imisi, and then Imisi will now be telling Kola things like, she doesn't really like you, but I think you really like her. I think you need to move on. I think you are better than this. She's always trying to use reverse psychology to tell him that, hey, look at me, I'm over here. I'm giving you all this tender love and care, and you're not even paying attention to me. You're not even looking at my side. But then there's this other girl that is not even giving you that much attention, that's not even doing shit for you. You are the one chasing after her, but then she literally rejects you all the damn time. Ladies and gentlemen, I listened to Bright and Mide's conversation. I started brainstorming. I was doing a lot of thinking. As much as I was excited in that moment, I was doing a lot of thinking. And here is what I think about Kola and Imisi's situation, and even the likelihood that there could be something that blooms between both of them. Yes? So here are my thoughts. Now, first things first. It is not a misnomer, neither is it strange that Kola is asking Imisi for a kiss. All right? Now, the reason for that is, just as Mide rightly said, in such a confined space, the moment you begin to spend so much time with someone, you begin to develop feelings for them. On a normal day, that person might not be your spec. But just because you've been spending a lot of time with that person, in conversations, in playing and doing whatever, you will likely develop some sort of attraction towards them. Even if you don't like that person entirely, even if you're not attracted to their physical looks, you begin to fish out for something that could give you hope of attraction, right? So you just console yourself with that one thing. And for Kola, I don't know what's in Kola's head. Yes, but for him, I have a strong feeling that he has found something in Imisi that could be attractive to him. Hence the reason he's asking for the kisses. Yes. Another thing is, there's a way you play with someone in a confined space. It will definitely build attraction. Guys, have you seen the way Kola plays with Imisi? The way they play, brothers and sisters don't play like that, oh. Yep. Sometimes the way they play, it could almost be, you could almost look at it like some sort of foreplay. Foreplay in the sense of, I'm looking for a proper example now. Take for instance, where two animals want to mate, and then they begin to play fight. You slap this one's hand, you slap this one's hand. They'll act like I want to bite this one, act like I want to bite this one, and then before you know it, bam, they hold each other and begin to kiss. That is the way Kola and Imisi plays sometimes. Kola is very rough when playing with her. He's very physical when playing with her. Sometimes you will tap her shoulder, tap her head, tap her back. She even has an injury on her thigh. According to her, Kola injured her. One of those times they were playing roughly, yes. And she likes it. She doesn't complain, And they chase each other around the house. Guys, things like that builds some sort of attraction. I'm not a love doctor. If not, I would have been using all those major terms like, what do they call it now? All those hormones, whatever. There's something they said that, oh, when you play with someone too much, it releases some sort of hormones. Guys, I don't know. If you know, please let me know in the comment section below. So that one is there. That one is a fact. It is in existence. That from there, some level of attraction has already started building up. That's there. There's another part where this girl feeds this guy. She cooks for him. Even when there is limited food resources in the house, she fights her way through the kitchen, fights everybody in the house to look for food for him, you know, just for both of them to eat. Kola is attracted to that. I know another thing they say about the fastest way to a man's heart is through his belly. Imisi has gone through Kola's belly to Kola's heart. So she's planted in Kola's heart already, but there's a possibility that Kola is aware that he's developing feelings for her, but is seriously fighting it. Why? Because she does not look like his aesthetics. She does not look like what he's attracted to on a normal day in the real world. But there's a possibility that there's something there. So him asking for a kiss, it could be that he wants to kiss her to test his hypothesis, whether he really is attracted to her, whether he likes her, because a lot of people, for them to know that they really are attracted to someone, it's via a kiss. Some people, it's via sex. For some people, it's via a date or something else. So that is one theory that I have. Another theory could be that him asking for a kiss is that Kola is very horny. Yes. For that one, guys, I have seen the way he acts around Day Day. He's very, very physical, very, very touchy, very, very tactile, you know, and when you look at things like that, you just know that, okay, this guy, he has tried. He has been in this house for how many weeks now? 5 to 6 weeks, and body don't the pepper him. Like he's looking for somewhere to lay eggs on, you know, moving around like a chicken in heat. So I have a strong feeling that Kola is horny, and he has tried to get Day Day to, you know, swing his way, but Day Day is still playing hard to get. Now, there is Imisi on the other hand, who comes across as quite easy, right? Because she would literally do anything for him. She would give him attention, she would give him food, she would give him this, she would give him that. She pampers him, she babies him, she consoles him when he's sad. She's always there to nurse his feelings and everything about Kola. So Kola is possibly trying to test if Imisi will also be sexually available to him, because a lot of men do that, right? When they meet a woman that is available to meet all of their needs except sex, they begin to test, they begin to try to see if the woman would be willing to play ball. And so I feel like that's exactly what Kola is doing. He has asked the first time, she did not budge. He asked the second time, she did not budge. So he's probably trying to ask again the third time to see maybe this time around she will budge. But now she's saying, stop asking me, stop asking me. And I love the fact that she keeps on refusing him, because come on, I love the fact that she's showing that, look, even if I am this nice to you, even if I make myself available to you, I'm a woman. I also love to be chaste. So if you want a kiss, you need to come correct. You need to come proper. Maybe woo me properly, and then let's see how it goes from there. And that is if she is genuinely refusing his advances, yes. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it's a very, very interesting dynamic that these two people have going on between them. And as much as Kola is denying it, I believe that there's something there. Because one thing about Kola is he will say one thing with this mouth, he will say another thing with the other mouth. And the fact that his friend Bright is Bright believes that there's actually something there, guys, my theories just might be correct. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, Bright has begged Mide not to tell Kola that it's just his observations that he's sharing with Mide. But then I do not really trust Mide, because there's a question of who she's more loyal to between Bright Morgan and Kola. So I have a feeling that she's going to tell Kola. I don't know yet, but I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and I'm waiting to see. So ladies and gentlemen, I thought I should bring you all this gist. What do you all think? Are you one of those people that are looking forward to a ship between Kola and Imisi? Or do you just want Kola for Day Day and Day Day alone? Or would you love to see Kola playing both Day Day and Imisi? What are your thoughts? If you ask me, I will tell you that I want to see Kola actually push for both of them. That's for him and Imisi to be an item. I would love to see him channel the same kind of energy that he's using to chase Day Day to also woo Imisi, because it's going to be insane. Imagine Kola being in a ship with Imisi and then kind of leaving Day Day hanging, Guys, it's either Dede is going to be jealous, knowing fully well that our game has slipped right out of our hands, or Imisi is going to join Kola in peppering Dede a lot in the house. So guys, it's going to make for a very, very interesting twist if things happens this way. But I would love to know what you all think and what you would love to happen in this situation. So please go ahead, share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another video soon. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.